Yo, what's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing good. As you can tell by the title of the video, you know, I feel like weed, we were definitely lied to about that. I feel like there's a culture around it that, you're supposed to do it as a teenager or that it's cool, but, I just don't think it's good. But, I'm not gonna say that. So, some people that they do smoke it and it helps them, helps with their pain, anxiety. If you're one of those, or even if it doesn't, even if you just like doing it, hey, if you're one of those people, hey, that's cool, man. I'm happy that it actually helps you. But for a lot of people, like personally for me, it makes me hella paranoid, hella anxious, and it's not like that for everybody, but that's how it is for me. Like I'm 19 now. I didn't start smoking until I was 17, and I just smoke a lot. But until I was 18, I smoked like every day. And I remember I would just be sitting there smoking, and man, I would be like, all right, the whole point of smoking is so I could forget about my problems. I'll just smoke. Everything that happened, I'll just forget. I'll be high. Bro, I would smoke, and my problems would get 10 times worse. I'll be way more anxious about them. If I'm a smoke, I don't really think about that. I'm trying to have a good time, especially high schoolers, bro, even some middle schoolers, bro. Like, weed is so accessible now. Like, bro, I don't think people talk about carts and how big of a problem that really is. Like, dude, if you're in high school, you understand, dude. You walk into that bathroom, bro. That shit smells straight like booth, bro. And bro, that shouldn't be normalized. Like, bro, these really can't go a fucking class period without getting high. Like, bro, what the fuck? That's insane. Those carts, bro, they're way too accessible. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be able to reach into your pocket and just get high. Like, cause bro, like I would find I never really smoked carts that much. I always stick to actual weed. But when I did have them, bro, I just found myself always high 24/7, and that's not good. Like, you get used to that shit, and your tolerance gets even worse. But man, take this as a sign. If you're smoking weed, if you're even thinking about, damn man, I need to quit, then you need to quit. Like, if you're smoking weed and you're getting paranoid and you're getting fucking anxious and you find yourself not even having a good time, then just stop. Another thing, man, people don't talk about psychosis. So if you're smoking and you're getting hella paranoid and shit, bro, that should be your sign to stop, because you could smoke and then not you'll be a different person for 8 months. Like, if that psychosis kicks in, like, you're not obviously gonna get that shit immediately, but if you keep smoking it and ignoring your body telling you like, yo, you just isn't making me feel good, then eventually that shit is gonna mess you up, bro. And especially like again, the carts, bro, that shit is just fake. Like, if you're getting that shit from dispensary, then that's still iffy too, bro. Like, especially like Texas dispensaries, bro. There's a whole loophole around that, but I'm gonna let you do your own research. I really feel like we were definitely lied to about that. Like, I literally remember growing up seeing my uncles do it, and stuff, and thinking like, oh, that's just like that shit. It's not like you're doing a hardcore drug or anything. Like, it's smoking weed. I thought that was like, growing up, I thought that was a cool thing. So I always knew like, oh, eventually I guess I'll smoke weed. But bro, this shit is just a lie. Like, another thing, obviously I was too young to even smoke at this time, but 2010 weed and 2026 weed are completely different things, bro. Like, at that time, 2010, it wasn't the corporations didn't get to it yet, but now it's a business. Like, people are profiting from it. All these dispensaries, like, you drive around, there's a dispensary everywhere. But 2010, it was not like that at all. So now these strains they're so strong, bro, to where I think that's pretty much, well, I think that's why people get so much anxiety, so much paranoia, because it's just way too strong for you. And like 2010, they were chilling. Like, it was not near as bad how it is now. But yeah, it's weird that it happens. I haven't smoked in around 6 months, and I feel way better. I'm actually gonna make a video about that, of how what to expect, how it goes, because it's not easy, bro. especially like the first like 2 weeks. That shit sucks. But I've definitely felt way happier. You know, I don't crave it anymore. Cause man, I find myself just smoking because it was part of my routine. Like, oh, I didn't smoke today. Shit, let me smoke. But you know, shit, you save money not doing it, and you feel better. But some people do it actually helps them. But if you're finding that shit messing with you, bro, and you're just doing it out of routine, man, just try to go on a tea break at least. A lot of people say, nah, weed isn't addictive. I'm not addicted. Bro, that shit is addictive. Like, it might not be as bad as other hardcore stuff, but it's definitely addictive, man. And people try to put that off. If you've been thinking about quitting and you come across this video, this is your sign. Just try it out. It's not gonna be easy, but you might actually stop and then look back on it and be like, damn, I'm actually happy I did that, because one, you're gonna feel better, your bank account gonna look better. Honestly, man, I really regret even smoking weed, and I'm glad I quit at 19. Like, I'm probably never gonna smoke again, honestly. This doesn't interest me, and the way I felt, like, looking back, like, why the hell did I keep smoking if it didn't help anything? It made me feel worse. Man, ignore that little dude. If any of you guys can relate to how weed made you feel depressed or anxious or paranoid, let me know, because man, that shit, that's not normal, man. But I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all later.